You deserve it.
Francie made her debut in 1967, and she sometimes described as the first African American Barbie doll.
You deserve it. Good morning, beautiful people. I wish that song was playing right now, but I don't have my other phones playing for you. Are you energized to mobilize? I gotta cover my head. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, I gotta heat up this car. Okay, cool. So I am pumped, as you see. I'm definitely pumped, and you should be excited about life, and I want you to be excited about life, and I want you to learn. And I want you to learn from everything under the sun. I want you to learn from the animals, the birds, and the trees. I want you to learn from every human being. You know, even though it's frustrating when we go inside of different types of groups, you know, or different types of meeting or different type of surroundings, you know, there are going to be people that don't agree with us. There are going to be individuals that don't agree with you for general reasons or purposes, you know. At the same time, we are still capable of activating good or bad, you know. So be the product of good behavior, you know, be the product of love and peace and elevation and motivation. Inspire people to go and to tap into their higher selves. We are definitely, we definitely was, you know, in the belly of the beast, because I remember last year in 2020, it felt like that, you know. I'm just feeling amazing right now. And why am I feeling amazing? Oh yeah, this is what the video is about. So earlier I was like looking for some hair to basically do some faux locks, and I was thinking to myself while I'm looking for some hair and stuff like that, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is about to be time consuming. The amount of time it's gonna take, you know, then I'm gonna have sleepless night for probably like 3-4 days, and I'm just like, I'm mentally just not even there. So what do I do? It's time for me to get a haircut. Pretty much I'm about to get a haircut, y'all. I'm about to get a haircut. I'm excited. Are you excited about life? I hope that this energy is boosting you for Friday as well as tomorrow. Yeah, so another word for you, because a lot of people are going to find themselves struggling with a lot of things. You're going to find yourself struggling with your hair. You're going to find yourself struggling with your mindset, because it's going to be different from other people's mindset. You're going to be questioning your religion. You're going to be questioning, you know, authorities. You're going to be questioning everything in society. And baby, you should question everything. You're supposed to question everything, because if you don't question it, you are going to be easily lured and trapped into the enemy's camp, you know. Yeah, I didn't mean to laugh like that, but I thought when I said the you're gonna be trapped, I thought about, you know, sometimes, you know, with the mice and stuff like that, you use like the sticky traps, and you basically you get the point. But my thing is, you know, learn everything, question everything. A lot of times we don't question it, and we receive a lot of lies, and a lot of people are spreading lies. You know, it's like the blind leading the blind. You see a lot of people leading other individuals and calling themselves counselors, calling themselves teachers, and I'm a firm believer. The heart will basically speak for itself, you know, because a lot of people don't have patience, and I don't like to put people in the same box. So you're gonna hear me say individuals, or, you know, certain individuals, or whatever the case may be, or certain people, because it exists. So what am I trying to say? Question everything, love yourself, tap in. What people gonna use against you if you love your skin? What people gonna love against you if you love who you are, from the crown of your head to the sole of your feet? What are they gonna use against you once you get rid of, you know what I'm saying, the things that's basically the enemy is instilling within you? It all depends on your state of mind. Me, I don't have time to waste, because I feel as though I'm about to basically do my hair. That thing is about to take 2, 3, 4 hours probably. And I'm just like, you know how much work I can basically be, you know, creating and doing and reaching out and saving lives and stuff like that, and making money and, you know, pouring pouring into the universe like the universe continues to pour into us. So at this point in time, for me personally, this here got to go, because I don't have time for this. I don't have time. Then when I do it, then probably like in 2 weeks, I'm trying to do something else. Like, oh my gosh, draining. Life is only draining because we choose these things. I choose to basically, you know, wear my hair a certain way. I don't like doing my hair. So a lot of times you're going to see me, you know, with certain things. But my point is, like, love yourself, tap into you, and do what it is that you have to do to not be distracted by the influences and the deceitfulness and the plots of the enemy. Because the enemy is after your mind, and as long as he have your mind, it's a wrap. How is he going to get your mind? How is he going to get your mind? Sometimes, listen, sometimes the enemy already has your mind. Some people, their mind is already gone. Because when you start focusing on all these external things and external forces that does not, you know, have nothing to do with what's internally within you, that is a problem. That is a problem, and it starts to basically kill out your cells mentally. Yeah. Begins to kill you out internally. You know, nobody is trying to hurt you. When you watch these things that lowers your vibration, when you stay in certain rooms that basically brings out this energy within you, whether it's a calm energy or not, you know, if it's a calm energy, that's a good thing, right? But if it's basically a crooked thing where your spirit is feeling overwhelmed in that group or in that environment, that's like having a stomach ache. If you eat something and your stomach starts to hurt, you know, like, hey, this thing is not for me. You got to pay more attention to your mind and your body. That is what the enemy wants. And the enemy is easily getting it because you consume the things that do not need to be within your system. It doesn't take a genius to know, well, hey, you know what? I'm usually good, but then when I have a certain drink or when I have a certain product, it messes up my mind to the point where I get migraines and stuff like that. And this is a general conversation and general, you know, statement or whatever the case is, because people are facing things where they're wondering, oh my gosh, why am I feeling like this? Or why am I facing depression and anxiety? It has nothing to do with what is inside of you. It has to do with what's outside of you, what you are allowing in your system. If you are around individuals that's toxic, of course, that's going to be, you know, that's going to be a part of the problem, baby. That's why, you know, you got to choose your decisions wisely. I'm very creative in all that I do. I do what I do with intent, and I do it out of love and light, you know, and I find it definitely laughable when I go into a certain group and, you know, it's always that enemy. And you know how you know when it's somebody that basically doesn't line up with the way you line up fully. And it's okay to disagree, because I always communicate with people. I've been doing it all my life, communicating with people that don't agree with the way I think and the way I operate. And it's okay. It's okay. I still love you. But the thing is, you don't love me. People won't love you for your truth. They want to love you for the lies that they want to feed you and the lies they want you to believe. Because they want to structure you a certain way so that you lose your brains. And that's what a lot of people are doing. They're losing their brains and going insane because you want to basically cling to these external forces that have no authority until you give them authority by consuming these negative conversations, negative you know, environments, and just, you know, come on. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. And people be trying to argue with that. Like, come on. You speak good, you get good. You speak negativity. If you tell a child, oh, this is my badass child, she's so bad, he's so bad, what you think that child gonna be? You think that child is, when that child ends up in prison or some bull, what you think? Because you fed that child ritual curse. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. Some will hear and will not take heed. So you see, I'm passionate about what I do. I came in here calm. But somebody is going to basically, you know what I'm saying, be lost in the sauce. Be lost in the sauce. And it's okay if you're not on the same page and the same level as somebody else. But can we agree to disagree? Can you still, you know what I'm saying, hold my hand when I'm trying to basically make sure you cross that bridge? Or you rather sink You rather sink than hold my hands because of the language that I'm using, right? You rather sink because I said God instead of saying, some other thing. It's all about the language, right? Is it all about the language, or is it all about the intent of the language? Thank God. Because you know what? If it was up to man, a lot of people would be done with. If it was up to somebody else to dictate where you need to be in life, like, hey, luckily you still have the authority to create your own destiny, to create your own story. Oh my gosh. The year of the ox. The year of abundance, the year of manifestation, the year of elevation. And oh my gosh, not only individually can you rule your destiny, but as a community, we can help each other. We can unify, even if it's amongst a selective group who basically choose to cling to the natural orders of life. So as I was like, trying to find some hair, and I'm over here like, oh my gosh, this is time consuming. So then I go online when I decided, hey, I'm just going to cut my hair that way, because I want to swim. And in order to do that, I can't have, certain things in my hair because, the swimming cap is not going to hold, those type of long styles. So I'm just like, okay, I'm looking up hairstyles, short hairstyle for women. Then of course I gotta go dive deep. Short hairstyle for natural woman. Then I gotta go dive more deep. And it's levels to this thing called life, and it requires patience, and it requires firm choice and decision making. And I want you to basically make better decisions. And it doesn't hurt to ask someone. Ask someone a question. You don't have to die silently because someone told you that, hey, if I ask this question, they're going to laugh at me because that's what I learned in school. And hey, and you begin to have the same story, and it starts to circulate amongst your children because it's in the DNA, and you begin to can't help them because you decided that the system is going to have you in this circle where you're only paying attention to your increase instead of the mentality of people that you are going to encounter, the people that are inside your homes, the people that you are communicating with on a daily basis. Insanity is doing the same thing. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again. Wasn't that annoying? Exactly my point. Peace. I'm gonna show you guys my haircut after this. Whoop whoop, pull over.